Consider this scenario. You're having a heated argument with someone you care about, and out of sheer frustration, you snap and say or do something you later regret. The other person that focuses on your reaction, claiming that you are the one being abusive. But here's a twist. Could your outburst be a reaction to something much deeper? Welcome to the concept of reactive abuse, a term that has the potential to permanently alter your perception of conflicts and relationships. And welcome to Wellness Lenses, where every conversation is a deep dive into mental wellness and psychology. Many people are unfamiliar with the term reactive abuse, but it's a common occurrence. It happens when someone who has been subjected to emotional or psychological manipulation reaches a breaking point and reacts aggressively or abusively. The initial abuser that uses this reaction to play the victim, twisting the story to portray themselves as the one being attacked. To understand reactive abuse, we must first examine the concept of cycle of abuse. Imagine this. Someone is being subtly undermined, gaslighted, or emotionally manipulated over time. This could include constant criticism, isolation, or mind games that causes the victim to question their reality. As time passes, the victim's stress and anxiety increase, bringing them closer to breaking point. Finally, they explode out of frustration, and this is known as reactive abuse. You might be wondering, but if they reacted violently, isn't that still abuse? It's a fair question. The key distinction is in the context. The reaction is motivated by desperation and defense rather than a desire for power or control. It's critical to recognize that while the reaction may be inappropriate, it's not the underlying cause of the conflict. This is where things become even more complex. The original abuser frequently uses the victim's reaction to change the script. They may say something like, "See, you're the one who's out of control," or "I'm just trying to help you, and look how you treat me." This tactic takes the focus away from their own abusive behavior and makes the victim appear to be the aggressor. It's a classical manipulation tactic that makes the victim feel guilty, confused, and further trapped in the toxic dynamic. Have you ever seen or experienced something similar? I'd love to hear your thoughts and stories in the comments. It's a difficult topic, but sharing can be an effective way to comprehend and process these situations. Another clue to recognize reactive abuse is the aftermath. Does the person who snapped experience intense guilt and remorse? Are they attempting to make amends or explain their position only to be dismissed or blamed by the original abuser? These are indications that the narrative has been twisted. If someone becomes increasingly isolated from friends, family, or support systems as a result of another person's manipulative behavior, and then lashes out after a prolonged period of pressure, this may also be a sign of reactive abuse. Isolation may have been used to push them to their breaking point, making their reaction appear more dramatic. Lastly, if someone consistently reacts with anger or frustration when confronted with specific recurring behaviors, such as constant belittling, gaslighting, or invalidation, this may also indicate reactive abuse. The pattern of provocation followed by reaction may indicate that the aggressive response is not random, but rather the result of ongoing emotional distress. Context is everything. Imagine watching a movie and only seeing the last 10 minutes. Would you understand why the characters act the way they do? Probably not. Same applies to reactive abuse. Without understanding the context, it's easy to misjudge the situation and assign blame where it does not belong. Understanding reactive abuse is critical, not only for those who are experiencing it, but also for friends, family, professionals who wish to provide assistance. By recognizing the signs, we can avoid blaming the victim and instead provide the assistance they require. Reactive abuse is a complicated and frequently misunderstood phenomenon, but by shedding light on it, we can begin to see the big picture in abusive relationships. It's important to distinguish between a single incident of reactive anger and a pattern of sustained, deliberate abuse. If we can do that, we can break the cycle and assist those trapped in it finding a way out. Thank you very much for watching. If you found this topic informative, please like it and consider subscribing for more similar content. Don't forget to share your thoughts or experiences in the comment section below. I really appreciate your insights and stories. And in case you missed it, we're now on Substack. You can get free summaries of each video if you subscribe. And if you want full details of each video's topic, with references and helpful resources, we offer a paid subscription for a small fee. Just click the link below. See you in the next video.